Hello folks, and welcome back. If it looks like I've been wearing the same clothes in my videos, it's because I have. I'm on the road working. I've changed the important things though. But yeah, we're ready to head on home. So here's what we have. 2017 Ram 3500, 6.7 Cummins, high output, 35-inch tall tires on it, and factory airbags, nothing else done, no intake, no nothing. So complete factory other than the tires being bigger. We've got a C345 New Holland skid steer with an Osmo mulcher on the front and a LWL triaxle trailer, 21,000 pound rated trailer, and we're hauling. So our combined weight, I weighed myself before I left, and I'll show you the picture here just so you guys know. 12,420 kgs. So that's like 27, a little over 27,000 pounds, truck and trailer. So this truck has an 11,700 GVWR, and it has 3,449 pounds of payload. So what does that say the truck weighs? So the truck weighs 11,700 minus 3,449, 8,250 pounds, and I'm over 27,000 pounds. So the load is basically 19,000 pounds behind the truck. I've got the Gen Y torch and hitch that's rated for, what's this one, 21,000? 21,000 pounds. So 21,000 pounds on there, 21,000 pounds rated for the trailer, and we've got 19,000. So the trailer setup is good. The payload for the truck, honestly, it's a little hard to say. I don't know what the exact payload would be. How would that happen? How would that bulge happen? Okay, so we're in Memramcook, New Brunswick right now, and I'm going to the South Shore in Bridgewater, just South Shore, Nova Scotia, just outside Bridgewater. So we've got a good trip. I will reset my fuel before I leave, but the fuel is not going to read perfectly correct because the tires are much bigger, so the speedometer is off. I have a full tank of fuel. I got a full slip tank, and I just topped up the EPA juice. So hopefully with all that set up, I won't need to stop at a gas station or anything along the way. I might stop for a bite to eat or something to drink or something like that, but hopefully I won't have to stop for fuel with 2 full tanks of fuel and a full tank of DEF. So we got some hills, we got some off-road, back roads, we've got some good highway driving. We're ready to roll. All right, well, we gotta make a sharp right-hand turn to get out of here. We got a 2-wheel drive right now. We're doing a little bit of spinning. Nothing coming that way. Nothing coming this way. Okay, so we are off. We are off. Tow haul mode. I got my trailer brakes set at 7 and full exhaust brake on. Gotta love it. was given those numbers on the weight, I'm off by a bit. I mean, it's not a perfect science, but that's the weight of the truck coming out of the factory. And of course, then the bigger tires, the fuel cell on the back, myself in here, my stuff that I have in the cab for my trip, and then, you know, the saws and the tire and all that stuff on the back. So realistically, probably between 18,000 and 18,500 behind the truck, which is still a good amount of weight. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that. So far, according to the truck, which is, we know it's not correct, we've driven 96 kilometers so far since I left, but it's a bit more than that because of the tire size, and it says 22.6 liters per 100, which is actually quite good. This truck does really well on fuel while towing, and you know, even with the bigger tires on there. But yeah, we're gonna come out in Oxford. I took the side roads because I had a job that I needed to look at down sort of a pug wash area. So I took the back way through like Port Elgin, and then through to, what is it called? Not Tignish, it's something like that though. Anyway, so we're gonna come out in Oxford, and then from Oxford on, it's gonna be all highway driving. So this has been sort of back road side stuff, like you've seen in the video, the skid steer behind. But soon enough, we'll be on the highway. Coming down this steep hill here right now, I'm not touching the brakes at all. We're in second gear. I actually have to accelerate now. So it dropped to second gear. I tapped the brake at the top of the hill. Look, he's crazier than me working on Canada Day, grubbing off a lot or something. Yeah, I tapped the brake. It dropped down to third gear, and then it dropped to second gear. And the exhaust brake and the transmission just did its thing. So like right now, my foot's not on the brake. We're still going downhill. It's in third gear right now. It's starting to flatten out. I gotta accelerate again. But that is wicked. Like, that is so nice. And everyone says that the 5th gen exhaust brake is stronger. Like, that's not just exhaust brake, that's the transmission too. And I mean, in the Ford will do somewhat that. It will drop the transmission, but it doesn't, you gotta really come onto the brake or manually shift it yourself, which isn't the end of the world. Like, I know it's not the end of the world to grab a hold of the lever and downshift by yourself, but it's just nice when the truck knows what it needs to do. Like, I don't know if the 10-speed sort of hurts that a bit because there's so many gears. It doesn't want to skip gears, but like it almost needs to, because the gears are close together. If you want that stop, you want that high RPM, you know, what's the end of the world if it drops 2 or 3 gears really quickly? Like, just do it, just make it happen. I know you can tune it, which would be an option for sure. But I tell you, this thing is just a joy to haul with. Like, I love hauling with this thing. Well, here is the first good hill that we've got on the highway. I've got the cruise set to 114 kilometers an hour. So I don't know, that's like 70 miles per hour. We're doing a little bit faster than that. We're in 5th gear right now, about 1900 RPM. So let's just see what takes place here. Drop to 4th. Quarter speedometer, we're down to about 109. About 105 now. I do have the air conditioning on. And now we're speeding up. 20 here. Speeding up fast now. Back up to 5th. Now we're cruising. A good hill climb now. And everyone in front of me is just causing a disaster for me right now. Like fast, slow, it's just, they don't know what they want to do. I'm sure I got people behind me that are like, man, what's this guy doing out in the passing lane? But it's because these people that, like, why are they going so slow? Like, why can't you go faster? You're hauling nothing. Look, now they're slowing down again. Holy crap. Well, I'm in 4th gear right now. Losing ground. Didn't drop that much though. I was started at 100 out that in this hill. I'm at 95 right now. I'm starting to speed back up again. Would have been nice to see what would have happened if I entered the hill at, you know, like 112, 113 kilometers an hour. But anyway, can't help what's going on in front of you, that's for sure. This is a hard pull. This is just coming up to the Colquitt Pass. I hear the fans on right now. It's definitely a lot quieter than the fan on the Ford. Sounds like I'm beating the Fords up, but you can hear it. It's definitely there. The Ford one's a bit louder. Like my 450 would haul this load, haul this hill, and probably wouldn't drop more than 2 or 3 kilometers an hour. I probably could have got out and passed that guy actually with my 450 that I had. That's a good pull. That's a long one. Now we're up here at the top, and then we'll be going down. Definitely pick up some speed coming down this hill. It's the one thing, these 4th gen Rams, they don't, in cruise control, they don't downshift. They'll use the exhaust brake, but they won't downshift. The 5th gens do, from what I'm told. Back now. Back up to 5th. Like, I don't know what these people are doing in front of me. They must be traveling together. This one with the camper and the one behind him. Because whatever that guy in front does, now he's down to 100. So whatever that guy with the trailer does, the person behind is just right on his butt. Well, we made it as far as Ingramport, but gotta fill her up. Roadside gas station. Alright, well, filled back up, ready to roll. So 304 kilometers so far according to the truck, but we know that it's more than that. So I don't know, probably like 330 or something, I would say. Phone's blowing up here right now. Anyway, let's get back on the road. All right, so this is the toughest hill climb of the trip as far as steep goes. We're into it right now. It's in 4th gear. I hope this vehicle in front of me doesn't crap the bed. I'm at 100 kilometers an hour right now. So it's actually more like 104, 105 because of this tire size difference. 4th gear, it's doing it. Fan just came on. Now this vehicle in front of me is exactly what I was worried about. Like, I cannot wait to get off the road. Canada Day, I think, brings out all the absolute worst drivers in Nova Scotia and New Brunswick. Like now, look, they were just doing 100 coming up that hill, now they're doing 90. Does that make any sense whatsoever? Well, alright folks, there she is. Oh, come on, go through all your things. 4 hours and 33 minutes of driving, 380 kilometers, so definitely 400 or so, 26.1 liters per 100. So we made it. Canada Day. I wasn't expecting to be home this early, to be honest, but I'm happy with it. Might head over to a buddies of mine later on, have a couple cold ones, you know, who knows. Truck did great. I was passing cars left, right, and center on the highway. I think every slow driver in Nova Scotia was out today. I do like these wheels, but I think I'm selling them to a guy down the road, and I'm gonna order a new set or potentially trade for his. He's got a set of black ones. I don't want to spend a ton of money, but I want a little bit of an offset, and I do like these wheels actually. Like, they're really nice looking wheels, but I want something different. All right guys, that's it. Home sweet home. Trip is over. Truck did great the whole trip. Very comfortable to drive. Empty or loaded. It almost drives better loaded, to be honest. But hey, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, take care, stay safe, and we'll see you then.